today I want to comment and read for you about the Jesus talk about Matthew chapter 9 verse 15. You know that when you stay with you have the pastor or you have the teacher, you can that you have to be fasting sometime, okay? And then you moral. What do you think about morals fasting? Yeah, moral and fasting. You know that this is not belong to the guest, okay? Only belong to the pastor and then preachers. You know that this is a very big deal. You are the leader in the church, or you are the leader and the preacher. You should pray for someone, and then you have to be that prayer fasting. This is you should do. This is your job, because you have the your children, your friends, your family. This is mean about it. You should do is the very correct way. Here the Jesus answer to the John disciple coming asked to Jesus doing about that. Jesus answer gets of the bridegroom more why he is with them. The time will come when the bridegrooms will be taken from them. Then they will fast. Later then, when the bridegroom taken, they will fast. Meaning you don't have the pastor, you don't have the teacher anymore. You should do by yourself. This is Jesus talk about exactly like that. Okay. Here is I want to read for you about the current language little bit here. Matthew ခွေ support siane devara dino. Devara la Yesu seba o talo talamo a play e pet talamo bokwa udo o a pomulo tuota u bakathia. Basaro ani thought pa kabala tactical pa talamo bokwado o ta katupa talamo bokwado o. Lo tuner su kadu ta ta lo takatu patala mo pokwa o maro awe kadu ta ta petala mo pokwa uro phomu do awe ka ba du kana tala mo pokwa aklu talo tala mo pomu ni ma le da ko awe ta do ro ra tala mo pokwa ni me ra la ka sakre tala mo pomu ni me ra la a play about it paro difference. Okay, bridegroom is the Jesus, guest is his disciple, him disciple. This is a both between. You should think carefully about that. You think you are not greater than your teacher. You are not greater than your master, right? This is the right way. You stay with your master. You don't need to do nothing about that. Only just you had to listen to your master. This is a meaning about Jesus talking. Jesus answered to the John disciple. This is Matthew chapter 9 verse 15. Here is the related Bible about. I want to read it for the related Bible. John chapter 3 is verse 29. Talk about here a little bit. The brides belong to the bridegroom. Okay. The friends who attend the bridegroom wished and listen for him, and is full of joy when he hears the bridegroom voice. That joy is mine, and it is now completed. We understand about the one the friends attend the bridegroom wished and listen for him. Only wait and listen for him. Another thing is that it's full of joy when he hears the bridegroom voice. This is meaning about the right thing. After that, that joy is mine. That joy is mine. Later then, that it is now completed. This should be complete like that. Here is I want to read for the current people. Here is the First John chapter 3, the verse 29 talk about here a little bit. I want to read for the current people. Penny yellow lepane to let Lijuha Shado the Savukisi Quinity, Pola a Udo Talamu Pomuni, me Talamu Poquaro, Basado Talamu Poqua ati at the cooler, a certain na Hutalamu Poqua gluni, Takudomaro, Mata Dinedo, ye Tataku Lerto, Tataku Lerto Potolo. A when it Pacropatu Patala, Talamo, Pola a Udo, Talamu, Pomu. Mira talam poqualo. Palo ora talam pomun and me talam poqualo. Let us go at talam poqua at the cooler, a setter, and now who a gloomy. There are talam poqua gloomy, the kutakura. But let talam poqua make it to that put them at the quarter part at the quarter batak women. Let us go to Mata Dinedo, Yeta taku lertop with Holly. I want Tatukutak and a lertop with toy penny. But that the mala, but look. Mata like so when error dividend. But second thing is talk about here. Second topic talk about then they way fast. We law away the kadu or ta. What does that mean? Talk about here the Matthew chapter 9 verse 15 about B talk about the time we come when the bridegroom will be taken from them. But then my awareness that a second look ahead or dark hero will little amupo qua le away the power. Little a hooter or mother away the then we will away take a do a daughter on the low. Who are a penny because crossicomole taumopula penny. I want to read for you the related verse talk about here a little bit. Okay, they will be first mean here. Here is the Act chapter 13 verse 2 talk about Paino Devra le Mata Sorosita Sapokini Devra. Act chapter 13 verse 2 talk about why they were washing the Lord's and fasting. The Holy Spirit said, "Set apart from me Barnabas and Saul from the work to which I have called them." This is the book. Later than they fasted and they worshiped the Lord. After that, they got Holy Spirit voice, and then had to be do something for the Holy Spirit. Okay. Kita nak pakai patu pasal bertamu pula tak kita kai sekolah bertamu pula. Pene we a lot kini petinya la tak tu heweda la begitu malam. A lot kini pene we a lot kini awet the pakai tu tak lo. Pe a lot kini petinya la lima tak serusi sebukini tebera di lo. Do pe ama kesata do duta atau pemuda tak sosini siweda. No paniala so barabaro so solula tam mala je kokio awarki. Awane kesaya kokio la pagder mala awate dua ta o do pa pemuni pagdera pe awate makasata pidamane ta sosie ketuda ro awate do awate kaba no power tangi takluni lo. I want to read for you a related verse in the Acts chapter 14 verse 23. Talk about 14 verse 23. Here is Paul and Barnabas appointed others from them and each church, and with prayers and fasting committed them to the Lord, in whom they has put their trust. Okay. Here about the you should be committed time. Patala petamu pu sekolah petala taki pu petas sekolah pu. Penny pekle pakwala mata asado tersilu esapo kisitani tema poile mata asado silu esapo kisitani. Do pato patu kita parapala awola tau pu apu. Tapulala, we do batikapata do do ta do alo ole kasala aweti na o supulo alo we aweti le aweti na wa kasala gala supune alo wala kale kashi amuda panilo no le no kora pakro patu pata no betamo pulu tangi taklu kaisi kolo tu me pakri batu pa me ulane pa alo panyo le kasapu lane tala panna kasayu ga upame alo ulane awani pamu madane atakita ma we pan sikolo patinya sikolo tangi pa. Okay, I want to read for you about the love thing here at the First Corinthians chapter 7 verse 5 talk about First Corinthians chapter 7 verse 5 here I want to read for you. Do not deprive each other except by matures consent and for a time so that you may devote yourself to prayer, then come together again so that Satan will not tempt you because of your lack of self-control. You know that this is Satan. Everywhere is Satan's day. Satan is where Satan tempted you about this a lot of things you should think about here. When it pakropatu pata sikolo patamu pula mukoli kali pesokwa here kunelo. Pairo pakle pakwala jagrito shadunwi sapu yene devara dilo. Meet me ball to all lo to sala to ka pat the so dear to cap do ta ota odo batikapata agodo to the gunelo to sa to tadagi to the gun to the gunelo to tadagi de la no they were no do uhu ki kado tiki di to mukali tu tali paso tu le tu ko tu ta te ke ba a ho te ke lo ano ko li ba ko pa sa ma no mu ko li ma ta pe ta ma le pa tu pa sa da we ho ta ro ni a wa ni mi ta le ba ko tu ba ko sa lo te blo ko ni pa ka tu da a te blo ko do pa kwa da mo te blo ko do pa le da pa ki da le te blo ko ni pa ka tu ki pa ta ka tuตลอดที่เราเสพอะเรียกรู้เนี่ยเอาไว้ในมิตรเลยตามมึงขอลิตาเพตามาตาหัวใจอย่างที่พาเลยปากมาเราผ่าภาษาเราหัวใจเราปากเราพัฒนาภาษาเลยประจำมาปุ๊บเลยประจำเพตามาปุ๊บเรา we should think about each other we talking sometimes we follow someone advice is the wrong way when the guy talking is that we not talking the right way when the guy talking this is a meaning about that we have to be separation we don't understand each other this is a wrong way we do but we should think about quiet is better than we talking too much okay and then remember this my friends and my brother and sister right now is that the God never stay with us and then we should be fasted by ourselves you know do you have the greater teachers with you you don't need to do nothing about that because he will pray for you and he will fasting for you you should think about like it's easy for you don't do by yourself okay thank you so much my friends and my brother and sister today is reading for you about the guest of the bridegroom moral is no way right and then when the bridegroom will be taken from them later then you will be fasting this is the right thing we should know away ni picture matala mo po kwa ni palut la mo oro oni picture ma away telolo tatu ta oro ba pasana kilo telamo po kwa ta mi hi do pu ro away picture ma la away ko oro tatu ta oro away ka ba đưa trả thảo này nó mua số kỳ tứ đưa suy bùi quan này cái chăm được mà nó God bless you all thank you so much my friend my brother sister